Welcome to my channel, Tech Set Go. The photography and filmmaking world might be in for something special. Leaks are starting to paint a picture of Fujifilm's next flagship rangefinder-style camera, the X-Pro 6. And if even half of what's circulating turns out to be accurate, it could be one of the most ambitious EPK mirrorless cameras we've seen in years. The buzz is building, not just because of the specs, but because of what those specs could mean for hybrid creators, photographers, and videographers, who need a single tool that handles both roles without compromise. One of the first things making headlines is the sensor. Reports suggest the X-Pro 6 will feature a 40-megapixel APS-C XR sensor. This isn't a small bump in numbers. The APS-C world, a jump to 40 megapixels means your images carry enough detail to hold up in professional environments. Whether that's gallery-sized prints, magazine covers, or high-end digital publications, cropping into a shot would no longer be a desperate last resort. You could reframe an image in post-production, zooming in on a subject without the worrying of losing fine detail. For street photographers, that means capturing a fleeting scene and having the flexibility to recompose later. For commercial shooters, it's about delivering images where every line and texture remains intact, even under scrutiny. Of course, resolution alone doesn't make a camera groundbreaking. The in-body image stabilization IBIS rumors are equally exciting. For years, Fujifilm's X-Pro series has attracted shooters who love the tactile rangefinder experience. But one thing missing in earlier versions was stabilization built directly into the body. According to multiple leaks, the X-Pro 6 may bring a 5-axis IBIS system capable of up to 7 stops of compensation. That's not just a line for the spec sheet. In practice, it means sharper handheld shots in low light, smoother video, without relying entirely on gimbals, and more creative freedom in unpredictable environments. Imagine filming handheld in a dimly lit alley, or shooting stills at sunset without pushing your ESO into noisy territory. This kind of stabilization doesn't just improve results, it changes how you can work. Then there's autofocus, an area where Fujifilm appears. Ready to push boundaries? The leaked information points to AI-enhanced subject detection powered by the rumored X-Processor 5. This system might not just lock focus on eyes or faces, but could also recognize animals, vehicles, and even fast-moving subjects in cluttered environments. Picture trying to track a bird weaving through a forest or a bride moving through a crowd. The camera could intelligently adapt its focus behavior, predicting movement and staying locked on your subject with precision. This could be a gamicker for event shooters and wildlife photographers who can't afford to miss a moment. Video capabilities are another major talking point. If the leaks are accurate, the Fujifilm X-Pro 6 could offer 6K recording at 30 frames per second, 4K at 60 fps, and 10-bit internal recording. This puts it in serious competition with dedicated cinema-oriented cameras, especially when you add support for FLOG 2. That combination means more flexibility in post-production, better dynamic range, and the ability to color grade with cinematic precision. For hybrid creators, those who shoot both photos and high-quality video, it could mean carrying one camera instead of two. And let's not forget Fujifilm's famous film simulations. These aren't just color presets, they're carefully tuned looks that recreate the feel of classic foam stocks, letting you create distinctive visuals straight out of the camera. On the outside, the X-Pro 6 isn't expected to cut corners either. The leaked details suggest a weather-sealed magnesium alloy body with possible special edition finish like titanium or a tough Dura coating. These aren't only cosmetic choices, they improve durability for harsh shooting conditions. From coastal humidity to dusty desert shoots, for photographers who value the mix of elegance and ruggedness, this design could strike the perfect balance. Connectivity is another area where Fujifilm seems to be stepping up. The X-Pro 6 is rumored to have USB-C with power delivery Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth allowing quick file transfers, remote shooting, and charging on the go using a power bank. The inclusion of dual UHS to SD card slots could also make a big difference, especially for professional workflows. You could shoot to one card as your primary storage and have the second as a backup, or use one for photos and the other for video, keeping your projects organized without swapping cards. Mid-shoot. Then there's the viewfinder. The hybrid optical electronic design has always been a defining feature of the X-Pro line, and the X-Pro 6 might make it even better. Leaks suggest higher brightness and faster refresh rates. It's giving photographers and videographers a smoother, more responsive view. It's about preserving the tactile joy of optical shooting while providing the precision of a high-end electronic display. When it comes to pricing, early numbers suggest a starting point around $1,999, with premium finish potentially pushing it to $200 market, targeting professionals and committed hobbyists who prioritize performance and versatility over entry-level affordability. It's not a casual purchase, but for creators who would otherwise invest in both a stills camera and a cinema body, it could be a cost-effective all-in-one solution. Who is this camera for? Based on the leaks, it's perfect for hybrid shooters, producing both stills and video wedding and event professionals who need reliable autofocus and backup recording options, street and travel photographers who want compact power with IBIS and cinematic creators who value 10-bit recording and advanced log profiles. The range of potential users is broad, but the unifying factor is that they demand high performance in all areas without compromise. Now, should we take these leaks as fact? Not entirely. While the sensor resolution, IBIS details, and processor, rumors suggest someone close to Fujifilm may have shared real information. It's common for pre-release details to change before a product's official launch. Features could be adjusted, delayed, or dropped entirely. Still, the depth of the leaked specs feels more substantial than random speculation, pointing to the possibility that this is close to the real thing. If the timing rumors are correct, the Fujifilm X-Pro 6 could arrive in late 2025 somewhere. Between October and December, right before the holiday season, strategic move to compete directly with releases from Canon and Sony, if Fujifilm gets it right. This camera could generate serious momentum heading into 22.6. In short, the X-Pro 6 might not just be an upgrade. It could be a statement, the declaration that APS-C systems are far from limited, that they can compete with full frame and image quality, versatility, and build. Whether you're a filmmaker, photographer, or a mix of both, what's being hinted at here is a machine built to handle everything you throw at it and to do it in style. Now let's talk more about the heart of this camera, the new 40-megapixel APS-C XR sensor. This is a massive leap in resolution for APS-C cameras. Until now, most APS-C sensors have hovered around 24 to 26 megapixels. Jumping to 40 megapixels means Fujifilm is pushing the boundaries of what this sensor size can do. This boost in resolution is not just about bigger files. It's about giving photographers and videographers more freedom to crop their shots without losing detail. Imagine capturing a street scene or wildlife from a distance, then zooming in tightly on a subject with no drop in quality. This opens up new creative possibilities, especially for those who want to shoot without carrying heavy full-frame gear. The XR sensor technology Fujifilm is using is also known for its unique way of reading light and color information. It reportedly improves dynamic range and noise performance. That means better image quality and tricky lighting, like bright highlights and deep shadows, and cleaner shots in low light. Whether you're shooting a dimly lit concert or a sunrise over the city, this sensor could deliver stunning clarity and color accuracy. Moving on to stabilization, this is a feature many Fujifilm fans have been waiting years for. In-body image stabilization, or IBIS, is now rumored to be part of the X-Pro 6 with a 5-axis system. What does that mean? It means the camera can physically move its sensor to counteract camera shake in 5 directions. This is a gimmicker especially for handheld shooting in low light.